Hey, honey. Hey, it is your girl, Miss Leda, and welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another video, honey. I hope you guys are having a fantabulous day because you know your girl definitely is. So, let's get into what this video is going to be about today. Okay, guys, so today's video is going to be a reaction video to Mr. Cryer's latest video. Bro still trash talking my BM. You really want to go there? The Cryer family. I have gotten phone calls since last night when Cryer dropped the video. I got phone calls all throughout the night. I got phone calls this morning. My phone hasn't stopped ringing. So many people have asked me, was Mr. Cryer's video pertaining to gangster? So, let me say this. If y'all don't know anything about gangster, y'all know that if somebody says something about him, he gonna come for their jugular. He gonna say something. He gonna say something. He gonna let some shit go by a couple of times. But at some point in time, he gonna clap back. So let me tell y'all right now, no, the video is not about gangster. Not at all. Not at all. We good over here. We good over here. Please believe me when I say we are good over here. Okay? He don't care who it is that says something, talking trash, talking lip. He gonna clap back at some point in time. On God. Okay? Y'all know that. So it definitely wasn't about gangster. But I definitely appreciate each and every one of you who took the time out to call me to see if I was good, if gangster was good. We great over here, y'all. We so good. Trust and believe. We good. No, it wasn't about gangster. But again, I appreciate the phone calls. I appreciate y'all riding for us. But y'all already know I ride for gangster like 4 flats on a Cadillac. I got that nigga back. Okay? But it wasn't about him. Thank you again. I truly appreciate it. It wasn't about him. So let's move on into this video and what Mr. Cryer said. So the first thing that he had mentioned was that he felt like this gentleman gave off stalker vibes. Now, he's kind of hinted and said it in the past that he feels like because he has one of his sons in his household that he has tried to insert himself within the family and whomever he has been in a relationship with or who he is friends with just because of the fact that he has his son. And so that's what he was reiterating again last night when he said that it was more or less the stalker vibes. And that he felt like he was coming for the baby mama. Now, I honestly don't feel like he said anything bad lately. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to watch the Erica portion of his video to give my commentary on it. But I watched the video in regards to Toya Reacts. I didn't see anything bad in there. So maybe if it was something negative, it was in the other video pertaining solely to this young lady, the BM. But I don't know. And again, I definitely would have to go back and watch. But I haven't heard anything bad lately. So I'm not sure where that actually came from. However, I will say this. Cryer made one hell of a point. He said, the people who you are associating yourself with and your buddies with, they really don't like you. So let me say this. Anybody who's on YouTube or anybody who wants to get onto YouTube, that is one thing that you have to be prepared for. People will definitely act buddy-buddy with you. And in actuality, they don't care. They don't like you. You have to have thick skin in order to deal with YouTube, because if not, you gonna run and tuck your tail each and every time because you hurt. But you have to have thick skin. You definitely have to have thick skin. So I'm gonna say like this: I can respect someone who states to me they don't like me, because guess what? I don't live for likes, baby. I don't live for likes, because I don't give two flying flips if you like me or not. As I told y'all yesterday, and I say it over and over again, if you ain't putting food on my table, clothes on my back, paying my bills, and you ain't making me shit, I don't give two fucks what you got to say. Period. I don't. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you. But we can have a common respect for one another. And that's one thing you definitely have to deal with on YouTube. So, with that comment being said, my question is J. Michael being used? Is J. Michael being used on YouTube right now with the people he's buddy with? Is he? Is he being used for the information that he has? Or is he being used to be a voice and to speak on these people's behalf? That's something Jay would have to ask himself. Like, what's going on there? Because it's one thing to act like we friends, we communicating, and you telling me the good stuff. But then it's another thing for you to go behind my back and talk to someone and say you don't like me. Hell, you could have told me that up front. We ain't got to lie to kick it. We don't have to lie to kick it. Be straightforward, state your intentions, and let's keep it moving, pimping. That's just how I see that. So, the only thing that I can tell J. Michael, you got to realize, bruh, sometimes people will tell you stuff and will interact with you just to fit the narrative. Just to fit their narrative. Not everybody your friend. Not everybody who you chop it up with is in love with you. You got to minimize what you actually say to some of these people. You know who is truly there for you and who's not. You've been on the streets. You know the code. You know the real deal when it comes to stuff like that. You know what signs to look for in regards to who's being honest and who's lying. That's all I can say in that regards. I mean, I don't know what else I possibly could say other than that. Now, Crier brought up something that I just thought was so profound and so important. Why can't we squash our beef? Me and the other person squashed our beef. Why can't we? I said yesterday, our black men, our African American men, they get a bad reputation. And sometimes we feed into that reputation because of our actions and our behavior and the stuff that we do. Any problem can be fixed and can be resolved. No problem is too big for God. But it takes having a conversation without bashing people or being negative and setting boundaries in order to squash a beef. I truly hope and pray that at some point in time that this beef can be squashed completely. that it will never be any type of animosity, no more hatred, no more volatile displays on YouTube. Now, another thing that he said is that he had talked to this person before and he felt like they had worked out their problems. So, one, that's a good start. It's a good start because at least you talking. At least you know it's problems. You're not trying to be oblivious to the fact that there's problems. But now you got to get to the underlying issue and what you can do to actually resolve that problem. You got to continue to have communication. You got to continue to work from there. You got to, like I say, establish what the problem is. Both of y'all meet on common grounds in regards to how to resolve the problem. And then set boundaries in regards to the problem. Period. Is it something that's going to happen overnight? Probably not. Probably not. But at least y'all making a start. And that's big. That's very big. It speaks volumes. Now, again, I was so proud of the statement Crier made when he said, if you need help on YouTube, hit me up. I'll give you some tips. I'll give you some content. You ain't always got to talk about me and my baby mama or whoever I'm dating with or whoever I'm kicking it with. I'll help you with some content. I've made it. I want you to make it. You ain't got to be like everybody else. You can stand out from the crowd. Let me give you some tips. Honestly, I would take him up on that offer. Because whatever he's doing is working for him. Whatever he's doing is working for him. Just expand upon it. Make it bigger and better. Make it fit who you are as a person. And then go from there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking tips. And again, it speaks volumes because here it is. This is a person who I have had a consistent disagreement with, a consistent issue with. And we have gotten to the point where we can at least communicate and have a conversation and I can help him. Now, on the flip side of the coin, not only is he helping him, but he's helping that household which holds his son. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you good. I'm going to make sure you get to that bag. Most definitely. Because every penny that you earn, guess what? Some of that is going to go to my child. So I'm going to make sure you good. I'm going to give you all the tips in the world that you possibly need. What you need help with. Because my child is good. My child is in that house. My child got to eat. My child got to make sure that he got shoes, clothes, and everything else. So, yeah, you need tips? I give you tips. I'm his daddy. I'm going to always have his back. I'm going to always guarantee that he has whatever he needs. But you're there in the household with him. I'm going to make sure he extra, extra good. Because you're there. And I got to make sure that my child is always well taken care of and on point. So if that means I'm giving you tips, hell yeah, I'm going to give you some tips. Because my child going to be good regardless. My child is always going to be good. But stand out from the crowd. Don't always follow the crowd. Don't always do the same thing that everyone else does because you better than that. Hell, you got my child. My child talented. Look at all the stuff that my child does with us during the summertime. You can take it to a whole nother level. Don't follow the crowd. You ain't got to stand against the grains. You can create the grains. And if you need help with creating it, I got you. I got you. That's how I felt that was. That's what I felt he was saying. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But that's just my opinion. And I'm entitled to it. Again, all I can say is he couldn't have spoke more truer words when he said, not everyone is your friend. I've had people on YouTube who have faked the funk, act like they was my friend, and in the background, they have talked more noise than a little bit. Everything that's done in the dark, at some point in time, it presents itself to the light. Do I get on here and I act a fool and I make a comment or state something about them? No, not at all. I've even had some come to the platform and leave comments. And it wasn't anything negative that they left me. But again, I know what they've said in the background. So all I can say in that regards is, like I said before, see and don't see, hear and don't hear. When you know a person has already stated stuff about you or said that they didn't like you, my mama and them always taught us you treat them from a long hand spoon. You treat them from a long hand spoon. You can be cool, you can be cordial. However, you don't let them get close because you already know what they've done in the background. Like I say, what's done in the dark always will present itself to the light. If you don't like a person, be 100. Let them know you don't like them. Let them know. Why fake the funk? It's not necessary. Be 100. I'm the kind of person, if I don't like you, I'll tell you I don't like you. And don't think I said it just because you said you don't like me. Trust, again, I don't live for nobody likes. I don't live for nobody likes. We deal with the same stuff in real life, not just on YouTube. We deal with it in real life. So you got to peep game at all times. Sometimes people can use you to fit their narrative. Sometimes people can use you just to get the information. Sometimes people can use you to be their voice. Don't always be like everyone else. Step out. Show them your potential. Show them something different. Be a trendsetter. Set these YouTube streets on fire by doing something different. It's always going to be drama on YouTube, but it doesn't always have to be drama pertaining to us, is what I felt like he was saying. Because at the end of the day, even though me and you are not buddy-buddy, we still have one common denominator. My son. And my son is in your household. So why put down people within his family? Talk about something else. Because regardless, his family ain't going to change. His family is not going to change. But you can change how you maneuver in the messages that you put out onto YouTube. you can definitely alter the comments that you made. You don't even have to speak on us. Because at the end of the day, that's still going to be my child's family. And so I don't want that negative, influential stuff that you say to impact my son's decision, to impact how my son feels about people. Because he's in the household with you. He watches your videos. And not only does he watch them, but he listens to you. And he listens to your interaction. So you're inserted, but you don't have to insert yourself into everything else pertaining to me and mine. But if you're going to continue to insert yourself, do it in a different way. Take a different approach. Take a different direction. Don't comment on us. Because at some point, it's going to impact the person who you have within your home. That is my child. And how they feel about their family. Other people are going to make comments. And I can't stop the fact that they're going to make comments. But it doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be you. Like I say, that's just my opinion in regards to what I feel like Mr. Cryer was trying to say. He didn't flat out mention this person's name. But he did say he knew who, that person knew who he was talking about. Now, again, I will say, I haven't seen anything negative lately. But I have seen videos being made pertaining to what was going on, offering up his commentary in regards to what he felt was going on and his thoughts and opinion. But again, I do understand. You got precious cargo over there. And that cargo is part of my seed. And you definitely can be influencing my seed in the wrong manner by speaking on his family. So let's just not speak on his family, period. And I give you other content. I'll give you other content to put out there. So that way you can still get to the bag. But you're not degrading my child's family. Y'all let me know if y'all think my thoughts are right. Y'all let me know if you think my thoughts are wrong. Either way, you know I appreciate you for just stopping by and listening to your girl. But again, we good over here. We good. All right, guys, so that is the end of this video, and I just wanted to take time to say thank you for stopping by to visit your girl, Miss Leda. Until next time. Baby.